Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Tuesday. As always, I'm Misha, your host in the wonderful world of solar cars. So today we're going to leave the world of all of the technical aspects of the car for a bit and go to the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge. And who better to explain this to us than our beloved team manager, Rick Eigelsheim.
Thanks for having me, Misha.
So let's get right to the matter. We build a solar car all the way from zero, we design it, we manufacture it, but where are we actually going to drive this thing?
Well, our main driving event is the so-called Bridgestone World Solar Challenge, which you introduced really well in the beginning of the series.
Thank you.
It happens every 2 years in Australia, and we race with our newest car for 5 days, 3,000 kilometers in a Challenger class.
That's the fastest class, right?
True, yeah.
So is that comparable to a Formula 1 race?
Yeah, Formula 1 and solar car racing are quite different, but in both events, teams compete against each other and the winner is determined by the least amount of time needed. Also, in both events, there's a qualification day that will determine the starting position of each team.
So is it then all about the timing in the qualification?
No, not only about timing, but for solar car racing there are 2 days of qualification, or like we call it, scrutineering. It's static and dynamic. And dynamic can be compared to a normal F1 qualification, with some differences to it. And static consists of technical aspects and regulations that ensure that the car is safe and complies to all the rules.
So we basically just have to pass our exams.
Yeah, you could say something like that.
So remember back in 2019, when our team made our debut, we achieved pole position, is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. We were surprised of the addition.
What do you think happened there?
Yeah, we had a really good car, really good and fast, but also a really good driver. And everything together gave us the possibility of starting first in the race.
I've heard a lot about these drivers. Who actually drives these solar cars? Are they professional solar car drivers?
No, in reality, most of the teams use their own team members as drivers. So a logistics or a software team member could be one of our drivers.
And then there has been times where professional drivers are being used, right?
True. But in the end, it's a matter of choice and each team decides for themselves.
What's also very interesting during the race is the fact that solar cars do not race alone.
Oh, definitely. There are 8 other cars who are also driving along with the solar car.
Mostly thinking about the chasing car, the leading car, scouting car, media car maybe?
True, but also support cars, and we have a truck with a trailer.
And which car would you say is the most important during the race?
Probably Chase and Scout, although all the convoy cars have key responsibilities. And while Chase directs the strategy in real time and makes all the race decisions, Scout has to provide the changes in the route, possible setbacks, weather constraints, and other variables that can impact on the solar car's performance and its strategy.
Do you already know which car you will be?
Not sure yet, but definitely not in the trailer.
Okay, how do we then make a division of the team members out of different cars?
Well, it really comes down to the role you have during the race. And for example, if you're one of the strategists, you will definitely be in the chase. If you're one of the photographers, you'll be in the media car. And our mechanical, software and electrical engineers are usually part of the support car.
But I think then it also has to be pointed out that although in the Netherlands we have very specific roles, these roles can be changed when we go to Australia, right?
Yeah, that's true. There are roles in Australia that do not exist during the design and building phase of the project, so some team members add an extra role to their CV when they arrive in Adelaide.
Very cool. I'm super curious to see what role I will have in Australia. But in case you want to know more about what's going to happen in the race, please make sure that you follow our socials. For now, Ricky, I'd like to thank you for being in this episode. In the next episode, what we'll see is how we handle our strategy and our data acquisition. So see you in the next one. Cheers! Hey, thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel to see more solar car related content. See you in the next one.